Who knows? Off this ship, that's for sure.
But we've only just arrived. Hadn't we better say hello and thank you and things?
Listen, this is a Vogon spaceship. We just pick up what we need and we get off it, right?
Right.
Stun guns.
Any good?
No.
Ford, who are you?
I told you. I'm a field researcher for the Guide. Telecom systems. Got stuck on the Earth longer than I meant. Went for a week, got stuck for 15 years. Tele-psychic helmets.
But how did you get here in the first place?
Easy. Got a lift with a teaser. Hypno rays?
Teasers?
Yeah. Teasers are rich kids with nothing to do. They cruise around the galaxy looking for planets that no one's made interstellar contact yet with and buzz them.
Buzz them?
Yeah. They find some isolated spot and land right by someone suspecting soul that no one's ever going to believe and strut up and down in front of them making beep, beep noises. Rather childish, really. A towel. Keep this and guard it with your life.
Huh?
Listen, it's a tough universe. There's all sorts of people and things trying to do you, kill you, rip you off, everything. If you're going to survive out there, you've really got to know where your towel is. Now, fish.
Huh?
Fish. Over here, I think.
Fish?
Fish.
Very nice.
Very, very useful.
What do you expect me to do with that?
Stick her in your ear. What? It's only a little one. Listen.
What on earth's that?
Listen, it's important.
What?
It's the Vogon captain.
I can't speak Vogon.
You don't have to. Just put this in your ear.
Should have a good time. Message repeat. This is your captain speaking, so stop whatever you're doing and pay attention. First of all, I see from our instruments that we have a couple of hitchhikers on board our ship. Hello, wherever you are. I just want to make it totally clear that you are not at all welcome. I worked hard to get where I am today, and I didn't become the captain of a Vogon ship simply to turn it into a taxi service for a lot of degenerate freeloaders. I've sent out a search party, and as soon as they find you, I shall turn you off the ship. If you're very lucky, I might read you some of my poetry first. Now, secondly, we're about to jump into hyperspace for the journey to Barnard's star. On arrival, we will stay in dock for 72 hours, and all planet leave is cancelled. I've just had an unhappy love affair, so I don't see why anybody else should have a good time. Message ends.
Poetry? What are you doing?
Preparing for hyperspace. It's rather unpleasantly like being drunk.
What's so wrong about being drunk?
Ask a glass of water. Now, lie down, on your back, grip the towel between your ankles like this.
What?
Just do it.
Like this?
Right. Now, wait.
Excuse me, Ford, but what exactly am I doing with this fish in my ear?
It's translating for you. Look in the book under Babelfish.
What's happening?
We're going into hyperspace.
I'll never be cruel to a gin and tonic again.
The Babelfish is small, yellow, leech-like, and probably the oddest thing in the universe. It feeds on brainwave energy, absorbing all unconscious frequencies and then excreting telepathically a matrix formed from the conscious frequencies and nerve signals picked up from the speech centers of the brain. The practical upshot of which is that if you stick one in your ear, you instantly understand anything said to you in any form of language. The speech you hear decodes the brainwave matrix. Now, it is such a bizarrely improbable coincidence that anything so mind-bogglingly useful could evolve purely by chance that many thinkers have chosen to see it as a final and clinching proof of the non-existence of God. The argument runs something like this. I refuse to prove that I exist, says God, for proof denies faith, and without faith I am nothing. But, says man, the Babelfish is a dead giveaway, isn't it? It proves you exist, and so therefore you don't. QED. Oh dear, says God, I hadn't thought of that, and promptly vanishes in a puff of logic. Oh, that was easy, says man, and for an encore he goes on to prove that black is white, and gets killed on the next zebra crossing. Most leading theologians claim that this argument is a load of dingo's kidneys. But this didn't stop Ulan Kalufin making a small fortune when he used it as the central theme for his best-selling book, Well, That About Wraps It Up for God. Meanwhile, the poor Babelfish, by effectively removing all barriers to communications between different cultures and races, has caused more and bloodier wars than anything else in the history of creation.
Hey, Ford, this tile's moved.
Yes. That's a 6 light-year jump. Good. That means we're near Bernard Star. We can jump a ship there.
Can we? Look, I hate to ask this, Ford, but what exactly am I doing here?
Simple. I rescued you from the Earth.
Well, what happened to the Earth?
It's been disintegrated.
Has it?
Yes. It just boiled away into space.
Listen, I'm a bit upset about that.
Oh, well.
All gone? Nothing left? What about the book? Maybe the book's got something. It doesn't seem to have an entry.
Yes, it does. At the bottom of the screen, under eccentric alumbits, the triple-breasted whore of Eroticon 6.
Oh, yes. What's it say? Harmless. Just one word, harmless?
Well, it's the old edition. Listen, there are 100 billion stars in the galaxy and not much space in the book. And no one knew much about the Earth then, of course.
Well, I hope you've managed to rectify that a bit.
Well, yes, I transmitted a new entry off to the editor. He had to trim it a bit, but it's still an improvement.
What's it say now?
Mostly harmless.
Mostly harmless?
Oh, come. I think that's pretty good coverage for a disintegrated pile of rubble.
I see, and that's supposed to make me feel better, is it?
Come on, let's get down to the teleport.
What the hell's that?
Well, if we're lucky, it's a Vogon guard come to throw us into space.
And if we're unlucky?
The Vogon captain might want to read us some of his poetry first.